Hello and welcome to another edition of Bombchu News. My name is Chris, I'm joined by Andron, and today we'll be covering the news that we found interesting.
Microsoft sneakily edited a blog post earlier today where the company indicated new hardware will be shown off at Gamescom. The internet lit up with this now debunked news, however shortly after the gaming press got a hold of it, Microsoft made a change so it no longer read the way it did before. Twitter user Tom Warren called the company out on their stealth edit, to which Major Nelson himself replied to the change that was done. While the original blog post cited new hardware and accessories, it has since been changed to new Xbox One bundles and accessories which were not nearly as exciting. Major Nelson did take the time to update the title on the afterwards with a note about the edit, so at least they're not trying to be sneaky about it anymore. As for what these new bundles will include, that's anyone's guess, but increased hard drive size on the Xbox One X is among the top picks for the reveals come convention time. Sadly, we'll have to wait till August 21st to see what Microsoft actually has in store for Gamescom.
Developer Slowclap have released some new info on their game Absolver's upcoming expansion. The expansion, called Downfall, was already announced to include a new fighting style inspired by Bruce Lee's style of Jeet Kune Do. Slowclap has now revealed that the expansion will include a new mode, appropriately called Downfall. The mode will have players fighting through the minds of a doll, either solo or in co-op, and that, quote, each run through the mines and temples is a unique path through a variety of challenges and situations, facing upgraded enemies and 3 epic boss fights, end quote. The mode sounds almost roguelite in nature, and if so, could offer a lot of PvE replayability to a game that is mostly focused on PvP encounters, especially in the endgame. The update will also expand the game's school system, allowing players from different schools to compete using their school's combat decks, with rewards being given for individual and school-wide efforts at the end of each 3-week-long season. Absolver is one of my favorite games I've played this year, and I was already looking forward to being able to add some legendary Bruce Lee moves to my combat deck. With this new content also coming in the update, Downfall sounds like it's going to bring a whole new level of depth and content to the game, and I couldn't be more excited. The Downfall expansion for Absolver will launch for free on PlayStation 4 and PC this September.
Shortly after release of the Culling 2, the game is already closing down. The Culling 2 was released on July 10th, 2018, just 8 days ago, but found it hard to retain players. While it launched with a decent number of active players, the number dropped to a point where their 50-man Battle Royale matches had only a few players take part in them. This can be discouraging to just about any developer, especially when their original game, The Culling, did so well near the start of this whole Battle Royale craze. Xavier Games seems to have realized that as well, as they are resuming work on the original Culling and rebranding it as The Culling Day One. To help ease the blow of a game trying to revive itself, The Culling will relaunch as free-to-play when the Day One update goes live. To sweeten the pot, every aspect that fans hated about The Culling 2 will be removed and revamped with more of the stuff players loved about the original. It's not often you see a game fail after 8 days on the market, but hopefully Xavier Games can bounce back with this quick 180 in direction.
The next set of DLC characters for DragonBall FighterZ has been revealed, and it's not too much of a surprise if you've been paying attention. If you ever questioned the original leaked list of DLC characters back when the game first launched, the credibility of that list is all but confirmed now that the next characters have been revealed as the base forms of Vegeta and Goku. In a first look reveal from Shonen Jump, we can already tell a little bit of info about these new characters. Base Vegeta will have the Gallic Gun, a super that can be used in mid-air, as well as an ultimate called Galaxy Breaker. Base Vegeta looks like he has some good cross-up potential, and this version of Vegeta with the tail and full Saiyan armor has always been my favorite look for him. Base Goku will have the Kaioken, which, when activated, will alter his moveset and give him new combo potential. Kaioken will also grow in strength after other characters on your team have already been defeated, going up to ×20 if he is the only character left. The move seems to function similarly to Dark Phoenix from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and could be an interesting mechanic if the different levels change up the character's moves and power enough. Base Goku will also finally bring the iconic Spirit Bomb into the game. The move is being described as exceptionally slow, which would fit with the sometimes comically long charge time in the anime. While I would have preferred seeing weird or new characters like Hercule or Master Roshi instead of another version of Goku and Vegeta, these versions do look interesting, and they bring some of the most iconic moves and looks from the series to the game. Base Vegeta and Base Goku are expected to release in early August of this year. Well, that's all the news that we found interesting today. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.